Now, time for something a little different. Reason being, I want to get this in and working before I start putting the center dash piece in, to conclude the wiring side of things. Main reason is that all the levers and flaps that attach to this will be in the way. Or sorry, the center dash will be in the way for me to get this in, so I've got to get this in. Now, these are 2BA, these studs, and I've cleaned those off with the 2BA die, and I've retapped, well, not retapped, I've cleaned all the holes out that are here. There's one there, and one there, again with the 2BA tap. My plan now is to fill this full of rust treatment. Now, as I said, I just spent half an hour shaking this, banging it, and using a metal pick to get any crap out, bits of rust or whatever. And there was some strange black stuff in there. I'm not quite sure what the hell that was. Maybe it was old wax oil that somebody had injected in there. I don't know. So my plan now is to fill this up, leave it for some time with the rust treatment in there, and then I'll be able to fit it. But there is a sequence of events to fitting this, and which I am going to figure out before I do it, because of gaskets, etc. So I've got to start looking at that, and I'll bring you along for the ride. Oh, BD9876 intake scuttle vent seal. I thought, great, let's get this put in, shall we? Nice and new. I have to wipe that off. And look, this is where it goes. It just goes right there, and you stretch it out and it fits in there beautifully. And you go, hang on a minute, what are these holes for? They're for the shield. So that has to be in first. So where is that piece? What did I do with it? Do you know, if I had half a brain, I'd be really fucking dangerous. I think I might have put it on the bench. Is it in here hiding? No. So what did I do with it, guys? Come for a walk. Walk for some cum. No, there's the other piece. Hang on a sec. Too smart for my own good. I put it in here. So this piece goes in here. Lastly. And which way around does it go, Gary? I guess it could go that way, but why would it go that way? That's interesting. I don't know which way around that goes. Whether it's that way, and that's bent, or whether it goes that way. Now that way I can get to the nuts and bolts. Put it here. However, there seems to be some obstructions here. Yeah, there is. There are bolts here. They are obstructing me putting it that way round, which tells me I've got to put it this way round, which is okay, but how the hell do I get to the nuts? Wow, they're not captive either. So unless there's a bar that I don't have that goes along here, I think it's time to check the parts manual. I've got to straighten this, but I've got to figure out how this fits, and by looking at it now, I think it fits in this way round. Not sure what these holes are for. Maybe that was just something to do with the manufacturing process. They don't, no, it doesn't go the other way up, does it? No, it doesn't go that way up. No, that would be too sensible. So it's got to go this way up and this way, but I may have to put some kind of captive screwy things there. I've got to figure that out. But first let's check the parts catalogue and see if there was a bar or something that would go along here that has 3 holes in it. And then you just kind of slip it on. But that's got to be done. But first, even prior to that, you have to fit these brackets. And these, I believe, go this way around. So that will go there. And that gives you the adjustment on this piece to move it backwards and forwards to get it aligned correctly. That's what I believe. And they go onto those nuts down there. And this has a seal on it as well, but that seal is on the inside here. That's going to be fun to put in. So I've got a seal in there and I've got a seal here. Okay, so it looks like that clip goes this way, and that one goes, there it goes, and that one goes that way. Okay, that's how they go. We'll just leave those in there. Right. Geez, this is a fangled piece of fun, isn't it? And these 3 holes here are for the lever mechanism. Not quite sure what that's for. Must have a purpose, he says, hopefully. Alright, let me check the parts catalogue. I'll be back. Okay, here is the next piece to go in. And I've greased up this area. Hopefully that will prevent it from rusting together in the future. And this goes on the outside, believe it or not. Excuse me a second. Yes. And I need my bolts. Now this is going to be fun because I've got to put this on the outside, but excuse me, they should not be in there. And of course this tells me what that other piece is for too. Ha ha ha. He cried. Okay. So let's see. First of all, we need to flip that. There we go. Right, let's see what I can do here. Oh, this is tricky. Oh, okay. Ooh, I need to be inside and outside at the same time. Maybe I need to be in the car. But I'm going to drop that fucking thing. Oh, maybe not. Right, let's see. I think really I need to be inside the car. Yes, I do. Oh, great, I dropped that. I bet it went right the way through into the... It can't have landed in the footwell. That would have been too helpful. But I do need to be in the car. So come along with me. Let's move that stuff. Yeah, I don't see the bolt that I just dropped. Of course not. How about this one though? That's the bolt that I just dropped. Oh Christ. It's a little tricky, this. Okay. I hope you're enjoying watching me struggle, even though you can't see much of it. Right, let's see. Put those there. Now there's, oh, this one here, which is in there. Okay. Okay. This one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, of course, when you got one thing in, then you find something else is in the fucking way, isn't it? Like, this is in the way now. Right. Don't really want to take that off. How am I going to do this? Can I get my hand up there? Oh, if I get my ass down here. Excuse me, I'm sorry you're being pushed around right now. There we go. If they get one in, the others should fall in place nicely. Shouldn't they? Doing it by feel. No, Gary, don't say that expression that your wife detests. Cool. Oh, and just a little aside, as always, I cleaned out all these holes, cleaned up all the threads prior to doing this. There we go. All right. Let me get my wrench on that. Oh, and now you can see what that piece is for. Just to stop this from going down too far. Now, looks like there's going to be a hell of a lot of adjustment here. But we'll see once I get those bolts tight. I'm going to make sure that I get that up in the right position. So then when it pulls down, that bar hits that stud and then you can adjust the height of it. Alright, so let me get my little wrench and tighten shit up. Okay. This is the little clip I'm looking at the moment to possibly go on that shield. Something like this. Put the screw in first and the clip, and then slide everything into position, then do the clip up. Once that's in, then we can do this. This is the lever mechanism. Excuse me a second. Shit, it's dark. Hang on a second. Where's my light gone? Don't you love it when you put shit down and it walks? Give me a second here. I'm going fucking nuts. Oh, I don't know where my light went, but I'll use this one. Just come along for the ride, guys. Right. All right. So we have the bracket here, which is the lever mechanism, and this pin here has to hook in up here. Hang on a second. Thusly. But the whole mechanism has to go up on the underside. And as you can see, there are two bolt holes at an angle, which are these two here. And then there's another 2 there. And they're there. Yes, they go behind this. Now I've got nuts and bolts there at the moment. And of course that's incorrect because I need bolts that will go all the way through that bracket and into this piece. So that's going to be fun to fiddle that together. Down the store again tomorrow, my local hardware store. Grab myself 4 stainless steel bolts, which unfortunately will probably end up being 8 stainless steel bolts, with some plain washers should be fine. I don't think I need shake-proof washers as well. No, I think plain washers and maybe even a little bit of blue Loctite. And then we move on. Good God, what's happened here? Sorry, I just seen something. I don't know what the hell this is. Part of the wiring harness for God knows what. I mean, the flasher relay's there, and then there's purple, green. I don't know. Oh well, something else to figure out. Now, get out of the garage, go do some shit.